Hello, I am going to take you through my latest JBF haul and give you some tips and tricks for pricing things. I've been doing JBF, I've been working and consigning JBFs for 7 years, and more importantly, it is pretty much exclusively where I buy my kids' clothes. This video is not endorsed by JBF. JBF did not ask me to make it. Nobody at JBF asked me to do this. I just wanted to give some other sellers some tips and tricks because in my opinion, figuring out how to price things is one of the most difficult parts. Just for some reference, there are generally, I would say, 2 types of clothes shoppers that come to JBF. You have the people who are looking for specific items or specific treasures who are willing to pay a little bit more. And then you have the people like me who are buying like entire seasonal wardrobes. My budget per kid is $50 to $75 each sale, and I am looking to get them as many outfits as possible with that money. Rarely will I spend over $5 for anything. I'm going to show you some of the exceptions I made today, and I was only shopping for 1 kiddo today, so I got a little bit more than I would have otherwise. Start with some of my favorite finds that were priced really well, and after I do clothes, I will move on to books, toys, and miscellaneous. Okay, holiday items are big things I look for, but they only wear it once. I don't want to spend a lot on them. It is one of the exceptions I will make for spending more, but I don't like to do it. This was one of my favorite finds because it was marked off to $225 for half price. So this was a great find, and it's quarter sleeve, which is great because I am in the South and it will probably still be worn for Christmas. Okay, jammies, another exception. I'll spend a little bit more on jammies, especially if they're footies like these. You can't find footies easily in this size. I'm okay with paying $4 for that. Birthday girl shirt. I would not have paid more than $150 for this because I'm not sure what she's gonna wanna wear around her birthday, but she can wear this week of. But again, it's like a one-time wear. It's not something that she's gonna wear all the time, so I'm not gonna spend a lot on it. $3 for a pair of really nice, like new pants is a great deal, especially getting them for $150. That's great. Now this is my favorite find of the sale. This is a really pretty floral quarter sleeve shirt that can be used for, oh my gosh, so many things. Fall, Thanksgiving, pictures, lots of things. Really cute find. Okay, jacket. Again, I'm in the South. They're not gonna wear jackets a lot, especially the big puffy jackets. I did get a pea coat for her, but these things need to be priced low, low, low. Let's see. This was $4 originally. I got it for $2 at half price. Look at how worn that zipper is. I would not have paid $4 for that. But this is a great find at $2 because this is a really thin jacket. It's gonna be a great jacket to keep in the bottom of their backpack. Again, $175 for a great pair of like new pants that is generic and can be worn with anything. I will pay that. I'm super happy with that. Again, I am looking for the best prices possible. I'm looking for bundles. I am not looking for new with tag stuff that's only 10 to 30% off. I can find that in the store where I can return it if it doesn't work, doesn't get worn, doesn't fit. And I'm not looking for that stuff at the sale. Not that there aren't people who might be, but that's just not something that I look for or purchase at the sale. And I generally do not spend more than $5 on things, especially if they're singles. I love, love, love bundles, and bundles get less and less in the big sizes, and I hate that. I wish more things were bundled in the big sizes. I'm gonna show you a couple things that I made exceptions on today and why I did. Okay, I never spend more than $1.50 on baby onesies, but this one is Girl Dinos. It's really cute. It's for my niece as a gift. It looks brand new and I love it, and it's hard to find white baby onesies that look new and they don't stay new for long, so I usually don't get baby onesies, but I just love this. This one spoke to me, so I paid $2 for it. Okay, I got this. Now normally I would not get this. Why? Because it is a swim top without bottoms. If I have to go out of my way to look for a separate piece, usually I'm not gonna get it. However, in this case, this can be used as a cheer top for my niece, and it is Toy Story. She's not gonna find Toy Story cheer tops or swim tops. very easily elsewhere. So this was a good $2 purchase for me, but normally I would absolutely not buy something without a top. Here's another exception to that though. These boutique pants, flare pants, I picked out a couple flare pants. I put most of them back except for this one. Again, I love it because it can be used as normal, everyday, nicer wear for me or for my kiddo, or can be holiday and picture too for the fall, Christmas or Thanksgiving. I really went back and forth on this because I didn't want to spend $5.50 on it, especially because I didn't have a top. But it can go with a lot of tops, and because it didn't have a top, I went back through and I looked at this again because this was something I'd looked at. I normally don't buy white because it doesn't stay nice very long, but this would be for a holiday or special event. And I really loved these rainbow shorties because these can be bike shorts for underneath or just worn by themselves. That was a great deal. And I got that for $2. And I thought that was a good deal for $2 being so multifunctional. Okay, other exception. I usually would not spend this much on a Thanksgiving outfit, but it was $8.50 and it was a boutique looking thing and it had the pants with it, and I think I might be able to get 2 years out of it. That is why I spent, and a hand-me-down. So that is why I was okay spending $8.50 on that. I was sorting through clothes next to a mama and daughter duo that were shopping, and the daughter really wanted this one and a stitch one right next to it. And the mom said, I am 1,000% not paying $8, and the other one was $2 for worn Disney sweatshirts when we can find new ones at Walmart for much cheaper. So that is something you need to consider. The reason that I ended up spending $8 on this one, and again, I went back and forth, I wouldn't normally have bought this, but I wanted to use it as an example for the video because it's not terribly worn, but you can see it's peeling a little bit, it's scratched a little bit. But the reason I got this was because it was bundled with these great stretchy pants that have the reinforced knee, and they are basically new. Like, they don't look worn at all. And I love the reinforced knee, and I love these stretchy jeans, and I would buy them new at the store. So that is why I got that, because I thought that was a good deal together. Okay, another exception, rash guard for $2. Normally would not have spent this because it did not come with bottoms. Generally, I would say don't do something like PJ tops or PJ bottoms if you don't have the other part that goes with it and you can't bundle it with anything else. That's not going to be a big seller. But this one was new with tags. I really like the long floral sleeves on this one, and again, I think I can get 2 years out of it, and it's an easy one to match bottoms with. Okay, so those are my exceptions. Everything else in this pile is under $4 because I just really don't do much more than that. Let's talk shoes. Shoes are tough because kids wear them out quick, right? If it looks like somebody else's imprint is in the shoe or on the bottom, I won't get it. Again, this is just me personally, my opinion. Now, this toe is super worn. The bottom tread though, the inside looks very new. Here, I'm gonna show you. Inside looks really new. The bow on the outside is still nice. So I am okay. I paid $125 for these. So that's a great deal for a pair of tennis shoes, even though the toe is that worn. These are the ones I paid the most for. I paid $5. The glitter, you can see the glitter's a little worn off on the side, but these are basically like new. The bottom's really nice. It doesn't look like somebody else has been wearing them for months and months. Do make exceptions, like for these glitter Toms. I know how expensive Toms are. These are nice. We won't wear them for a lot of things. Super nice shoes. These are more worn than I would usually get, but they were just a couple dollars. I'll show you. So these were $3.50. Shoes, if you paid $50 for a pair of tennis shoes, but the sole is worn, the tip is worn, there's an imprint of a foot in them, they are not worth $50 anymore. They are not worth $25 anymore. They probably aren't even worth $10 anymore. So if you are going to sell that stuff, you need to price it super low, because shoes are one of the things that people are super, super picky about buying used. I feel like I am not picky about used things, and I am picky about shoes. Preferably your shoes look nice and are priced super, super low. Price lower than you think with shoes, always. And I would suggest always doing half off with shoes. There are no shoes that I would mark up for full price. Even sport, athletic, snow boots, those type of things that are more pricey. Again, people are generally not looking for those used. If you want them sold, you gotta go cheap. I probably should not have gotten bows because my kiddos are about out of this giant bow phase, but I could not resist this bag of JoJo bows for $4 because there were 8 bows. So essentially I'm paying 50 cents for each JoJo bow, and I am okay with that. It's a little pricey for bows though, and I'm telling you, even though this bag is giant and a great deal, there are a bajillion bows at every sale, and you have to price ridiculously cheap to sell. You might have someone coming in looking specifically for specific types of bows, but generally, if they are, they're not going to want them to look very used. They're not going to want them to be crumpled up. So that would be difficult. The other exception I made in this miscellaneous category are these, I was so excited to find big kid headbands because usually they're just infant headbands. These are Under Armour. I know they look brand new, and I know I would be paying $10 to $12, maybe even 20 plus for this set in the store. That is why I'm okay with paying $5 for it, because it is a steeper discount than 50% off, and that's what I'm looking for here at this sale. Let's talk books, toys, educational stuff real quick. I am a teacher. I review books and movies on the side, so I am very big into books. Always sell books at every sale. Manage to go through my cabinet and find some things that I don't want anymore, and I always buy books at every sale, and I spend a long time flipping through the books. I love buying new books and supporting authors, but that is not always in the budget, and I do not buy books if they are not supporting the author in some way for more than a few dollars. Because I also love supporting my local library. I do love having way too many books inside my house too. So I'm going to show you the books we got today and why we got them and what I suggest pricing at. I got this early reader chapter book that's super cute. It's a UBAM book. You can tell it was priced at $5. They're selling it for $1. I got it for 50 cents. This was absolutely worth it. For me, I would have paid full price for this one because it is brand new, it looks really nice, and it's a brand that I trust. Now, this one, again, looks really nice. American Girl, got it for $1, and it's a thick early chapter book, so I am good with paying that. Picture books and board books, there are always so many of them, and so many of them are priced too much. You don't want to price for half off the cover. People can go to half price books and get them for half off the cover. They're looking for steals of deals. Really, $1 to $4 is all I'm willing to spend, and $4 being on the nicer end. It's got to be a real nice thick chapter book, a brand new picture book released within the past 2 years, or a bundle of some sort. Especially if you're going those easy readers, those early readers, those board books, those picture books. There are tons of them, and you do not want to price more than $3. Again, you want to price for them to go half off too. I didn't find anything for my classroom this time, but I did find this Captain Marvel folder for 50 cents that's plastic. Plastic folders are usually 50 cents when they're on sale, or 25 cents. So at the store, usually I wouldn't have gotten this, but I really love Captain Marvel. I like the folder. I thought it was cute and worth my 50 cents today. Real quickly, let's talk toys. Toys, you want to think garage sale prices, what you would want to buy it for, not necessarily what's 50% off retail, because a lot of times that's not good enough for somebody to pick it up. For example, Barbies, especially Barbies with matted hair. These are not worth much at all, but this is a Disney Merida doll. They do not sell Disney Merida dolls anymore. So this might be worth a little more. Yes, it's the original costume, but it's ripped in multiple places. This has been very well loved. Will somebody potentially pick it up because it is Merida? Yeah, maybe. Would they be willing to spend much on a doll with a broken dress and matted hair, even though it's a unique Disney find? No. Personally, I would price that at $1 to maybe. Would probably bundle it with a bunch of other dolls. As far as exceptions with toys, there are a couple of things that I price and buy higher. Legos, for instance. They rarely go on sale elsewhere. But there is a Lego resale store in my area, so even then, kind of picky. And then new with tag stuff that I could regift. For instance, I was selling a set of flower building blocks this sale, and it retails for like $28 to $35 on Amazon. I priced it for like $12.50. But again, with toys, you're really looking for like 70% off retail, or what you would feel comfortable paying at a garage sale. Looking for really great deals. I was looking for a scooter this time. I didn't find one I liked that was still there at half price, but this balance board was $6. I wouldn't have gotten it for $12, but for $6, totally worth it. It's an excellent thing to do on your tag. Tell me how much it retails for on Amazon and make sure you're not lying about that. It's very, it's been well loved. Today, this was worth $6 to me, but I would not have paid $12. The things I got for full price was the suitcase, specifically because we were looking for suitcases. My kiddos love space, and it seemed like a great deal for $12. Loved it. There have been several times that I have gotten home with purchases that I was really excited about and was so disappointed to see that they had holes, people pinned them in weird places, or two, that they didn't work. The zipper was broken, the arm was broken, the doll didn't move like it was supposed to. If you are getting rid of it because it is broken, or it does not work very well, or it is hard for your kids to maneuver or for you to maneuver, or it is junk, don't resell it. Also, as a foster mama and somebody who regularly sorts through people's donations, please don't donate that stuff either. If you do not have the time and resources to fix something up to make it usable and nice and playable, the people who are sorting through your donations or using your donations do not have the time or resources to do that either. And this is not a, well, they should be thankful for anything they get kind of situation. No, kiddos who are experiencing poverty for whatever reason deserve nice things just like our kiddos do. They don't deserve to be othered by crappy donations. For example, I have this IKEA tray. It's fantastic. It's in great shape. But after I tagged it, I flipped it around and I realized that it had a bunch of nail polish stains on it. So I am not going to sell it. And I'm not going to donate it. But I am going to post it on my local free trade sell recycle group, and somebody is interested in coming to pick it up. You're telling me to price so low. Why is it even worth it then? I still think it's worth it buying and selling clothes at JBF. I try to break even every sale on clothes that I buy and clothes that I sell. Also, I know that I am making more than I would at a resale shop. I wouldn't be making a couple dollars a shirt or a piece of clothing or even a bundle at a resale shop or on Marketplace or anywhere else that I would sell. Again, this is just my opinion. I buy Target, Walmart, and Old Navy stuff if I'm not buying JBF. So maybe you're like, hey, I buy nicer quality stuff. I sell nicer quality stuff. That's fine. You do you. This is just my opinion and what I'm telling you as somebody who purchases a lot of clothes and who sells a lot of clothes at JBF. This is what I see that sells. And again, this isn't my normal content. So if you want to check out our book and movie reviews with discussion questions for parents, we are at downthehobbitholeblog.com, and I'd love to see you over there. Thanks. Bye.